we are again with a new guide from Tiny Lands, Hyper 3 Studios' amazing Spot the Differences game. After the first 3 worlds, we are now going into the scary Halloween world to find all the differences over here. Let's see what we can do. And of course, as I keep telling you in every single video, please try to use your own eyes and your own wits to find the differences before consulting a guide. But if you choose to use a guide, be sure to use mine. We will go into the scary lands and find the differences in here. Hopefully we can find them rather quickly. We will see. The first map, we are going into a graveyard. Straight away I see that the tombstone in the bottom is smaller in the left picture than in the right. There we go. Also the cross on the left, standing the other way around. And I see that the stone in the wall is small on the left and big on the right. There we go. And the grave in the right corner, here it's standing in another position. Let's take it. Let's give the map a turn, shall we? It's a mechanic, we should use it. Ah, there we go. A spider appears on the grave. There we go. A spider appears on the grave, which was the last difference we were looking for. Onwards to map number 2 in the scary Halloween lands. Straight away I see that the guy is wearing a different colored raincoat. There we go. The barrel behind the tree. The colors are inverted. White with red on the left, red with white on the right. Which rhymes. There's also a yellow tree here on the left, which is red in the right picture. Let's take it. What else can we find? Let's make a turn again, shall we? The tree in the middle. It's like double the size on the left picture. There we go. And, there we go. The tire up against the hill. 5 differences straight away. Let's not make it too hard on ourselves. Onwards to map number 3. Looks like there are some monsters in the cave, and it looks like a family with children is going straight for the monsters. Why would they do this? Oh well, let's find the differences. I see that the guy's backpack is dark on the left and light on the right. That's one. Also the girl's bicycle is on her other side. And the sign beneath the girl is standing differently. Alright. Let's make a turn, shall we? Let's make a turn. What can we find? Ooh, the rat! The rat in front of the cave is bigger in the right picture. There we go. Maybe something here? No. Something on the cave? Ah, the tire again. It's positioned differently. The tire against the mountain is positioned differently. Let's go onwards to map number 4 in the scary Halloween level. Seems to be a church with some ghosts. I see that the grave on the left is higher up on the right picture. There we go. So many ghosts. Has to be, yeah, the one next to the tower here, it's looking down. There it's looking to the right. Let's take it. How about the graves? Anything off about the graves? Doesn't seem so. No, these graves seem normal. The ghost in the wall is bigger in the right picture. There we go, the ghost in the wall. I hear the church bells. Anything here? The crosses? No, they seem similar in both pictures. Ah, the ladder over here is bigger in the right picture. Let's take it. These graves, they do seem similar as well. Looking for one more difference. crosses? No, they seem normal. What about the stones? These crosses? Yes, it's the cross on the left. It's positioned otherwise. There we go. Onwards to map number 5 in the scary world, the Halloween world. We have gone into the church. Let's see what we can find. The monk at the front door is the same in both pictures. Let's see. Behind him, there's a green book in the bookshelf. And in the other picture, it's on another shelf. There we go. The flask on the table is blue in the left picture and white in the right one. I seem to be having a keen eye so far. What else can we find? What else can we find? These bottles look normal. No, there's a green bottle over here which is not even there on the right picture. Oh, it's right behind there. Okay. Let's keep looking. This book pile seems normal. The wall also seems similar in both pictures. What about the table here? Looks the same to me. Could be wrong. Oh, the candlestick! It's positioned differently. Here we go. The candlestick is positioned differently. Only one more difference we're looking for. What about these rats? No. This all looks the same to me. But then again, I could be... It's the pot. A silver pot on the left, which is red on the right. There we go. The silver one on the left is red on the right. Onwards to map number 6. Seems to be a pumpkin patch. What can we find in the pumpkin patch? Let's see. Straight away, the first pumpkin down here is bigger in the left picture. There we go. Also, the guy on the right is looking another way. Let's do it. The bird on the fence, sitting on another pole. That's one for us. Alright, looking for 2 more. The wheel, the stone, looks similar to me. What about the well? Let's zoom in. We can also use the zoom in. The ladder is positioned differently. I see it now. Looking for one more difference. 5 scarecrows in one field. You would think one of them would be different. They're not. Is this head bigger than the other one? Let's click it. Yes, it is. The head is bigger than the other one. Only slightly though. Such a slight difference, but we did find it. Looks like we entered a battle scene with knights and skeletons. Straight away I see that this knight's, the big knight, his shield is bigger in the right picture. And the shield right next to it has inverted colors. Here we go. Alright. Keep on looking. The knight in the middle here is looking to the right, and here he is looking to the left. There we go. I see a shield here which has a red cross on it, and on the other picture it has a blue cross. There we go. Only one more to go. Only one more difference to go. Maybe something about the flags. No, the flags seem to be in order. The guys on the left, the shields. Ooh, something going on in the back as well. Back of the cave. There's a skeleton? No. The sword? No, looks the same to me. What about the trees? What about the trees? Or the big guys? No. They all look the same to me. Maybe something in the cave. Tentacles coming out of the cave. not it. There's a purple knight here. There's also purple on the right. So that is also not the one we're looking for. What about these skeletons? And the swords. They look the same to me. We hear a knight's boots. We hear a knight's boots. But it's not what we are looking for. These skeletons are also the same, as are these shields. How about the flags? No. The other skeleton's shield also looks similar. How about this shield? No. The statue of the skull. No differences there. Unless something's wrong with my eyes. Which this game generally likes to make me believe. No. I'm looking for things that aren't there. Well, actually, I'm looking for things that are there, but don't seem to have any luck. All these skeletons are in the same position as well, as are these knights. The sword and the shield. Maybe from the other end. The shield. No. Same shield, same size, same color. We hear the stomping boots again. Stomping boots. Looking for one last difference. Come on. Eyes, do not deceive me, please. Do not deceive me. The big guy, purple and red on both images. The other big guy, red and limeish. Same in both images. The skeleton army does not seem to be moved. The wizards all wear the same robes. The catapults? Don't see anything there. I hear the sound of a sword. But I do not see different swords here. Maybe the rings on the tentacles. We've had that before. No. The shield! The shield behind the skeleton is positioned differently. My keen-eyed viewers probably saw this way before me, but we found it and that's what counts. Let's go on to the next map. After the battlefield we go to a temple of sorts. Straight away I can see that the casket on the left is closed in the left picture and open in the right picture. There we go. The flag. A red cross on the left, a green cross on the right. There we go. There we go. What about the graves? We've seen different graves before. We have seen different graves before. Yes, this grave is different. It's positioned otherwise. There we go. Only two more. There's a sword here. That's not the one. The bones. Yeah, one of the bones is pointing backwards. There we go. What about the big statue itself? No, that looks to be in order. Zoom in. Treasure chest, normal. Casket, normal. No, the caskets seem the same in both pictures. What about the pillars or the trees? Nothing off here. There's a knight in the casket. Looks similar in both pictures. The horns! The horns on the skull. They're positioned the other way around. Yes! That's it! On we go to the next map in the scary Halloween land. Which again seems like a temple of sorts with a diamond in the middle. A couple of scientists here. There's a crate here. It's yellow on the left and red on the right. Let's start with that one. Keep looking. The statue on the left here is looking towards the right. In the other picture is looking towards the left. There we go. There we go. This pillar in the middle is standing in a different spot. This all seems to go rather quickly. My eyes are keen today, which is amazing knowing I have eyesight issues. Let's make a turn for it. There's another statue here. Yes, the pillar here is smaller than the one on the right. There we go. Only one more to go. Nothing off about the big diamond. Nope, doesn't seem like it. What about the scientists themselves? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. This statue looks similar in both pictures as do the pillars on the left. Or do they? That's the question in this game. With everything you look at, it looks the same, or does it? Let's see, that pillar. Yeah, these pillars do look the same. This one, yeah, standing in the same place as is that one. Come on, only looking for one more difference. Let's zoom in a bit. The scientist, nope. Nothing off about the scientist. Nothing off about the scientist. Again, these puzzles, if you are a viewer with a keen eye, it's likely you see things before I do. But hey, that's the whole fun of this game. I mean, if you are into spot the differences in 2D pictures, try doing it in 3D pictures. It is amazingly challenging. The calming music makes up for, well, the stress of the searching, I suppose. Only one more to go. Come on. The log. Nope, the log is in the same position. I don't trust this tree. Yet it does seem to be positioned similarly in both pictures. The scientists know these statues. The grass is even in the same spot. Is this stone? No, it's the same size, isn't it? Let's click it. Nope, wrong. Wrong, the stone is the same size. Sometimes the size differs only so slightly that you think you don't see it and then you just keep on trying. And you keep wondering, what am I not seeing? I see what I'm not seeing. It's the stone in the back. The stone in the back is bigger in the right picture. There we go. All of a sudden, I see the right answer. Let's go on to the last map already of the scary Halloween world. Again, we go into a graveyard. What do we find in this graveyard? Let's see. Lots of graves, lots of crosses, and a statue again, a scroll. Nothing seems to be out of order with those. Also some ravens. The raven on the roof is positioned differently. That's one of our differences. Alright. What else can we find? The cross in the middle is positioned normally. As are these graves. No, the one with the cross here, the little one. It's positioned slightly off in the right picture. What about all these candles? Yes, this grave, the candles on the right are on the grave and here they seem to be flying. There we go. Let's turn the picture around so we can see the back of the crypt. We see more candles in the back of the crypt. Another, I was going to say pigeon, but it's obviously not a pigeon. Some more graves here. Do they seem to be in order to you? They do seem to be in order to me. But then again, you never know in the game like this. The graves on the right seem to be in order as well. The cross? Nope. Just as the other cross. These candles, the scroll. They all seem to be in the same place. Come on, eyes. Do not deceive me, eyes. Grave, scroll, cross, no. More graves. Grave with 2 candles, also on this side. Wait, this candle is not standing next to the grave, while the other one is. The candle is positioned only slightly differently. That's what you get. Really slight differences. You have to have a keen eye to finish these puzzles. Only one more difference. Can we find it? Well, eventually we probably can, but can we find it quickly? I mean, this is a guide after all. What about the graves in the back? Anything about them? About the size of them? Nope, there's a shovel on the side. It's the same in both pictures, I guess. What about the other shovel in the back? Also seems to be the same in both pictures. Keep turning the map around. Turning the map around might give us new insights. Said it before, the viewers might have already spotted the difference. But it's harder when you actually play the game and are stressed. So again, I've told you before, I can advise you to get the game for yourself. See if you can do it quicker than I can without using a guide. If you recommend this game to other people, tell them to try it without the guide. Hear a monster. But again, should they choose to use a guide, tell them about mine. Wait. If I position it like this, I see the candle on the right but not on the left. So the candles must be the difference. Yes, they are bigger on the right. There we go. The candles on the right were bigger. Yes, that's it. And that concludes the scary Halloween level. Again, like I said, try to solve the puzzles on your own, using your own wits and your own eyes. If you recommend this game to a friend, which I highly suggest you do, tell them to try and complete it without the guide. Should they try to use a guide, be sure to tell them about my guide, and I will see you again in the next episode, which will be the last episode, because that will be the last world that's been released so far. I would like to thank you for watching again. Thank you for using this guide. I hope it has been helpful, and I will see you in the next video in the last world. Thank you again.